We have seen enough from Scottie Scheffler to begin to wonder, is this a 5 major, 2 or 3 players kind of a guy we're looking at? What level of greatness might he attain? The ball striking is that good, his constitution that strong. And for the second straight year, Scottie Scheffler has been named Player of the Year, the first not named Tiger to win it back-to-back since Nick Price in 1994. That win total doesn't scream Player of the Year, though. 2's never bad. It's the consistency, the superior command he displayed and flat hit the ball. Rory McIlroy said, quote, he hit it as well, if not better, than Tiger hit it in 2000, which is the benchmark. Rory adding, he's not afraid to hit shots, plays around with a golf ball a ton, unbelievable hands. He's reactive and instinctive, just a pure athlete. With more, we welcome Todd Lewis.
Well-deserved honor for you, Scottie. Congratulations. You are now one of 6 players ever on the PGA Tour to win Player of the Year multiple times. How impactful is this award, especially coming from your peers?
I was going to say, it's very special to be able to get the vote from my peers. I think, you know, being able to kind of get that vote of confidence from them is really special and something that I'm very proud of, and I'm very appreciative to receive the award for the second year in a row.
All right, let's talk about how you do things. And I don't want to talk about mechanics or strategy. I do want to talk about attitude. You always seem to have a great attitude on the golf course. How important is that tool in your toolbox?
Well, that's something I'm always working on. I'd say that I fight getting a little bit too frustrated. I expect a lot out of myself, and yeah, sometimes on the golf course, especially growing up, I would get way too frustrated. And so my emphasis now is always controlling what I can control, and one of those things is attitude and my approach to the game. And so showing up with a good attitude and a good approach and being prepared, you know, is a recipe for a successful week for me.
What is the biggest thing you do to manage the frustrations not getting to you?
I think it's just having an understanding of controlling what I can control. So if I hit a good shot and I don't get rewarded, you know, if I did what I'm supposed to do and I did my job right, then I'm, you know, a little bit more accepting of the results. And also, if I show up to a tournament and I'm as prepared as I can be, I have a good attitude, and I approach shots in the right way, that's a successful week. It doesn't matter if I win or lose. If I can do those 3 things, then it's a success. Outside of that, I try not to think about the results.
You've been working now quite a while with Phil Kenyon on your putting. It showed off in the Bahamas. How are you right now in this process of being the putter you want to be?
Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to kind of get back to where I was when I was a kid, because I was a great putter growing up. I had, you know, I think last year was a year I just really struggled, and I felt like I needed to make a change. And Phil has done such a good job of kind of helping me clear my head and giving me things to improve on that I can, you know, work on in my free time and know that I'm kind of working on the right things. I think I got into a few bad habits that were affecting my stroke in a negative way, and so now trying to kind of cleanse myself of those habits. You know, I kind of view it similar to what I did with my swing, you know, kind of fighting injuries in college. I kind of lost my swing there for a while, and if you came and watched me in my sophomore, junior year of college, you'd be like, man, this guy can only play because he can chip and putt. You know, I was hitting it terrible. And so being able to come out of that on the other side and, you know, be, you know, one of the best ball strikers in the world now is very special. And that's kind of how I'm trying to approach my putting, just clean up a little bit of those bad habits and not focus too much on the results, just keep trying to get a little bit better at a time. A little bit better each day.
Final thing, and this is an interesting question considering you're Player of the Year in back-to-back years. What's a good 2024 for you look like?
You know, like I said, I'm focused on my attitude. I'm focused on my approach. I'm focused on controlling what I can control. And, you know, the rest this offseason was really great. It was so nice to be at home, spend some time with Mare, spend some time with our friends and our family at home, and kind of get refreshed for the season. And I'm excited. I'm excited for the year, you know, and like I said, that's what I think about when I think about success, is controlling what I can control, and a lot of that has to do with my attitude and my approach to the game.
Congratulations on the honor. Wish you the best this week.
All right. Thanks, Todd. Appreciate it.